The UK government is prescribing work as medicine to the anxious and the depressed. Under new guidance announced this week, British health professionals, including therapists and physios, are being told to start prescribing employment as if it were a form of medicine. The move is part of a wider push by the Labour government to crack down on what they've dubbed sick note culture. Mental illness is being reframed as an economic inconvenience, and instead of tackling the societal conditions making people sick, the government has decided that the solution is to work harder. Work is good for your health. Staying in a job you love or finding work that gives you a purpose is just as vital to your health as eating well and staying active. That comes from Wes Streeting, the health secretary. And that all sounds fine if you ignore the fact that most people don't have a job that they love, most jobs don't give people purpose, and most people in low-income work can't afford to be picky about it. What Streeting is doing here is romanticising work whilst ignoring the very obvious reality of what work actually looks like in Britain today. Zero-hour contracts, unpaid overtime, wages that haven't kept pace with inflation since 2008, no paid leave, no union protections, private companies that would rather sack you than even provide you the smallest adjustment for your mental health, and therapists, who already have unmanageable waitlists, are being asked to double up now as economic enforcers. And let me be really clear, nobody is saying that work can't be good for your mental health. Of course, meaningful, well-paid, flexible, secure employment can have massive benefits to somebody's well-being. This isn't about helping people find purpose. This is about slashing the welfare bill. This is about dressing up punitive benefit reform as a lifestyle TED talk. This is about bullying people back into an exploitative labour market by pretending that we're all lazy quitters who need a kick up the arse. Here's the reality. Mental health services in this country are barely functioning. It takes months, if not years, to access talking therapies. Private therapy is unaffordable to the majority of people, and the entire NHS mental health infrastructure has been deliberately gutted by over a decade of conservative austerity. Do you know that one of the biggest drivers of anxiety and depression is living paycheck to paycheck? There is a ton of research showing that once someone earns enough to escape financial precarity, their mental and physical health dramatically improves. But we're not increasing the minimum wage. We're not capping rent. We're not taxing the rich to fund the mental health services. We're just telling people with actual medical issues that they need to get back to work because it's good for them. If someone had a broken leg, you wouldn't tell them to get up for a run because running will make them feel better, right? So why are we treating depression, anxiety, PTSD, and chronic stress like they're simply cured with a job accoster? The entire approach shows a fundamental misunderstanding of what the actual problem is. Encouraging someone with legitimate depression or anxiety to just get a job is about as useful as encouraging someone with asthma to breathe normally. But here's a radical idea. Maybe if we stopped fucking people over in every other area of life, we wouldn't all be anxious and depressed in the first place. Raise the wages, cap the rents, fund the NHS, shorten the working week, bring back social housing, guarantee mental health services, and maybe, just maybe, you'll see a natural drop in sick notes. But of course, that would require taxing billionaires and redistributing wealth, which apparently is unthinkable in Britain's current political imagination.